So people actually thought my yesterday's video was very bearish, which is crazy because if you've been following me for any amount of time, you will know that I'm very bullish right now. In fact, I'm so bullish now because Jim Cramer just said there's no way Bitcoin is going to $1 million. That is beautiful. So that makes me bullish. Okay, but I have other things that make me even more bullish than even that, okay? And these are technical indicators. You have to listen to this. But first, obviously, I'm going to cover some crazy news right now. Credit card balances have hit a record $1.21 trillion. This is according to the New York Fed. Now, this is going to get much, much worse. Nobody's fixing this problem. Why is that? Because of the Fed Reserve. The same people that said that are the ones that are going to create the worst, craziest amount of inflation. People are going to have to take out more debt to be able to afford what is coming. You have inflation, you have tariffs, you have the amount of currency that's being printed. You have people wanting interest rates to be lowered, which is going to devalue the dollar. Yeah, the dollar is in a mess. You cannot fix that. Okay, almost $37 trillion in debt, finished in my opinion. No way you're paying that off. Okay, moving on. Crypto Tips Real on Twitter shows that this is a great tweet. Trump, I want a stable coin legislation before August if possible. That's what he said. This is a CBDC run, a speed run, I should say. And we also go on to say, if you've seen our videos, you know what is coming. And obviously, I'm talking about USDC as being the new stable coin or CBDC. That's how they get you. Never trust a politician, central banker, anyone. I don't care who it is. Do not trust people, okay? You've never had an honest politician that's high up in your lifetimes, okay? Just remember that. Moving on, we have this woman, Linda P. Jones, on Twitter. She says Tom Emmer is who submitted the bill to end the Fed. It's happening. So people actually believe that the Federal Reserve is going to end because of some bill. So I responded on Twitter and I said, no, it's not happening. You really think the Federal Reserve is just going to go, hey guys, okay, you guys passed a bill, it's over. But I also went on to say these guys destroy nations to get their way since 1913. They have the US by the balls and they aren't about to release their grip. Okay, that's the truth. People don't want it. The people parrot whatever other people are saying because they're incapable of critical thought. Whereas I've had the ability to think critically and I've used that ability. Okay, everybody has that ability. Some people just forget to use it, okay? So we are having a End the Fed giveaway. So check this out. Guess what the price of Bitcoin will be on March 28th at 12 o'clock UTC and win a Trezor Safe 3 crypto tag Loki and our exclusive End the Fed t-shirt like that, all right? So for full information on how to participate, check out Crypto Tips Real on Twitter. The link is down below. And lastly, you have till March 23rd to participate. Okay, so let's move on to the next story here. US law enforcement seizes a nearly 750 Bitcoin tied to Silk Road drug market. Okay, adding $62 million to the strategic Bitcoin reserve. So this is how they're going to keep doing it, okay? They're not going to buy anything, okay, with taxpayer money. They're going to use other means to do this. So this is adding on to what Ross Ulbright has already added on because his Bitcoin was stolen by the US government, as you all know. And so they are adding that to the Bitcoin reserve. Now, let me ask you this. Would you be pretty cool if your Bitcoin was stolen and your Bitcoin was added to the Bitcoin reserve? Leave your comment down below. I would love to hear that. Okay, so now we have the main story here of how bullish I'm bullish. I don't know about you, but here's this. Rec Capital again, all right, on Twitter. He says, Bitcoin has made yet another lower high. There's no denying that. But throughout this entire cycle, whenever Bitcoin would reach 28 or lower on the RSI, Bitcoin's price would either bottom or be between 2 to 8% away from a bottom. So would we go lower? If we did go 8% or 2 to 8% down from here, that would actually be a very normal, healthy correction. And if you don't believe me, I have many other videos that show you exactly the history of bull market corrections. And I'm going to keep going over this stuff because I see just, depression on Twitter and YouTube. Like people are just kind of giving up, like, okay, the bull market's over, there's no way, just kind of making fun of me and stuff. I'm like, all right guys, do whatever you want, but I know history. This is my 4th bull market, guys. I've been around the block on this. So just, do your own research. Obviously, let me know what your thoughts are on the RSI, if you think that is a bullish indicator or not. And let me know what your thoughts are on ending the Fed. That's a funny one. All right, talk to you soon.